Guys, it's Ogs. Welcome to the channel and thank you for watching. Day 4 and 5 of the training camp in Abu Dhabi. Here we go. But before anything, you know what to do. Help your brother out. Subscribe to the channel. Like the video. Comment down below. Share. Thank you so much for helping the channel. You guys are absolutely legend. Anyways, people, let's say happy belated birthday to legend. He's a legend already, right? If you win already the Champions League with Chelsea, you win the Club World Cup, okay? You win the Super Cup. That is putting you in the, hero or legend category. Reece James been winning since the academy days. Winning trophies is what he does. So yeah, if you only count the senior level trophies, that is your problem. But for me, I count even what they won with the youth team. That's what I do. I support the kid. So happy birthday. Only 23 years old. Can you just imagine when he's like 26 years old, on his prime, and if God helps him to be fit, because injuries kind of destroying Reece James, and we're becoming a little bit of Reece James FC, Reece James dependence. I don't know if we should really continue this way of Reece James or nobody, like when he's injured and we can't find any solution. Last season it was the same. When he got injured, the team collapsed. This season again, when he's injured, the team is down. Look at Adam Newson. He said something like Reece James has missed 7 Premier League matches so far this season. Chelsea have won just one of them out of 7 games. Are we depending a little bit too much on Reece James, or can we find another solution? Because if you don't have Reece James, don't try to force the wing back system. Don't try to force things that Reece James does better. You have to find solutions. But you know what? I'm gonna give Graham Potter the benefit of the doubt, because he just took the team in the middle of KO and he needed to keep the structure somehow. When you take over a team or a company or something, you don't want to sack everybody. You don't want to change too much. You want to continue a little bit what was doing while making some changes. But Chelsea, we are used to when we sack somebody, a new manager comes, we immediately switch the psychology, reverse psychology. We win something and we But this time, because it's a long-term project, people don't get it why Graham Potter hasn't hit the ground running. And I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt, not selling you the fact that he's whatever, because Chelsea is a different animal. But I think he deserves his chance. Now that he got his pre-season, quote unquote, in Dubai. But yeah, even with that so-called pre-season, a bunch of kids that won't play in the first team anyways. You know what I mean? Only few of them will have few minutes here and there. So still, we're gonna have to depend on everybody fit. Everybody comes back from injuries, and everybody from the World Cup, and then yeah, it's gonna be a bumpy season. It's gonna be really a bumpy season. I am prepared for this because this is what I want to see at Chelsea Football Club. Consistency in winning, not like KOFC where you have to win a trophy and then go through a crisis for 3 years, come back, win another trophy. Chelsea, we are used to chaos. We don't care about anything building. So if we built a team under Roman Abramovich, like we kept Jose Mourinho for a long term, for example, and he built a team, I think we were going to be more successful by now, and consistency year after year instead of being a yo-yo team. But that was a billionaire attitude who wanted to just win something now for the pride, but not necessarily for the future. So this time around, I am prepared to whatever it's gonna come to Chelsea Football Club. I am going to accept it, and we have to find a solution. Reece James, if he's not there, I'm not gonna spend 75 million again on Dumfries because he scored 2 goals in the World Cup, and yeah, you know the vibes. I am going to wait. I am going to make the right decision, the right time, but we have to find a solution from that right hand side, probably by just switching the system or by finding a nice cover, because Azpilicueta, really, let's be honest, he can't keep up with the pace, and we gave him 3 years and we increased his salary 50k a week more on top of what he was on the Chelsea Football Club. Smart. All right, people, let's go and talk about some other topics. Everybody knows about this guy here. Oh my goodness, we all know what is happening with that kid. He chose Real Madrid. He used Chelsea Football Club in order to get a better contract somewhere else, but it is what it is. I wanted to mention a little bit about this Gvardiol guy. Dividing opinions, not much, because he's from another academy and from another country, so normally online people will love you, and when you cost a lot of money, that is a yes for Chelsea. A lot of money just means you are a baller. That is how we interpret things at Chelsea Football Club. But Gvardiol, I am very confident about this guy. If you look at his numbers and you consider the fact that Thiago Silva is 38 and might leave the end of the season to go to Brazil, you're asking yourself if, by the way, Thiago, I will give him 1 more year contract so he can play together with Levi or even Gvardiol and Fofana. Those young kids need somebody like Thiago Silva to help them grow, at least for 1 season. But in long term, like in couple seasons from now, Gvardiol could be somebody that we count on. And I see why Chelsea wanted to break the bank, because his numbers are crazy in the club level and also in the national team. Very, very good player so far, offensively and defensively, a monster. And he's wearing a mask. So if somebody wears a mask, you know what that means at Chelsea Football Club, right? Monster. Oh my goodness me. Camp 100. Yeah. Jorginho 100. Look at him, Mr. Muscle. If you say that he's not a muscle man, he's weak, look at what he just did. 100 reps right there. So the camp looks like a happy camp. Kepa Arrizabalaga still not feeling completely 100%, but it looks like we are advancing. And next week we're gonna play against Mr. Good Evening, Unai Emery, in Dubai. Well, it's a training game, but if you win it, it's gonna give you some, feel-good factor in the camp. And those kids, they're gonna show people what they can do, So, Charlie Webster and Hall and Hutchison, I can't wait to see how those brothers are going to do, and if some of them are gonna be kept in the first team. Joao Felix, are you gonna pay 86 million on him, or you think he's overpriced? I don't know why people are so convinced that this guy is better than Kai Havertz. why we can't even find a position for Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz hasn't been coached for 2 seasons. He's all over the place. He needs somebody who can tell him, you know what, brother, this is your position and this is what you need to do. In Germany, he was awesome. At Chelsea Football Club, so he's leaving because of the Champions League goal. But again, I will give him the benefit of the doubt, knowing that our attackers were not coached for 2 years. They were wandering all over the place. And now we have a so-called coach because he needs to prove me, Mr. Porter. So it's time to give Kai Havertz at least a season for him to be coached and to be told what to do. What is his position? And if you bring somebody like Joao Felix, right? You spend, I don't know, 100 million, let's say. Now, what guarantee do you have that he's going to perform good? Because people said he's that bad because of Simeone. So you admit that coaching can play a big role in somebody's career. So why can't you just give the same benefit of the doubt to Kai Havertz, who has not been coached? You know what I mean? So it's like double standards here. When it comes to money, when a lot of money involved in somebody, Chelsea fans are excited. They want to go for it because it's money, because it's YouTube, because it's feel-good factor, because it's bragging right. But we said the same thing about Kai Havertz when we signed him. We were like, oh, he's generational. When somebody like Kai Havertz is on the market, you don't want to wait. You have to buy him and find a position for him. Look at him today. We want him out without even getting anything from him. So I think Chelsea should focus on coaching instead of spending at the moment. We have to be smart and not stupid. And I hope that Todd Boehly and Graham Potter are not gonna listen to online experts. They're gonna carry on with the project that we have now and trust what they are trying to do.